If this show getting killed means that a lot of other bad things get killed with it, I say it's worth it. Today we are going to be talking about another scrapped Warner show. We keep
hmm
doing episode after episode of this, and some of the episodes we just completely scrapped because I didn't feel like they were worth talking about. I was
Yeah.
gonna do one on Young Justice, but honestly, fuck Young Justice, so we're not doing Young Justice. It's canceled there. You know it now. You know it here. It didn't need a whole video because it was just going to be me griping about Young Justice, and I feel like that's not really the time and the place when it's a news video.
hmm
But
Yeah.
today, we are going to be talking about something I was hyped for, and
hmm
it's canceled. That being Batman the Caped Crusader. Now,
Sad.
this show was being made by the guy who made the OG Batman the Animated Series, that being Bruce Timm. They were bringing him on board to make it. It was going to have a similar art style. It was going to
hmm
go all the way back to the original design for Batman, the original appearance of him, like all the way back to his more gothic noir look. It was going to be a serious show set in an adult setting, and the main thing that they said about the show, direction-wise, is that it would basically be Batman the Animated Series if it didn't have to pander to kids. So it was going to be more adult-themed, it was going to be intended for adults, and it was not afraid to throw punches. It was not afraid to be controversial and offensive.
Yeah. I think it would have been a really cool series, and I'm really disappointed that it got canceled, actually. I would have really have loved to see this.
I've always wanted a more serious take on Batman. I've always wanted a more
hmm
adult take on Batman. It's just sad that the things we get are Hush, the things we get are the Killing Joke, the things we get are cringy edgelord movies that aren't good
Yeah.
at all when we deserve so much better. We get the Harley Quinn show as the first adult Batman thing instead of this,
Lame.
and then this gets killed. I think that
Yeah.
this would have been this generation's Batman the Animated Series, and because we don't get good things, we don't get to have this Batman the Animated Series revival. And that's kind of what I would see it as. Like, Bruce Timm probably had a lot of regrets when it came to the original Batman the Animated Series. So, this was really just a chance to go and do it again, a chance to
hmm
fix everything, a chance to really refine it. I'm sure if they would have even got the original Batman back, because he's always back. He's in multiverses. I thought he's old as fuck, but Kevin is still showing up to record Batman lines. I don't know when the fuck he's gonna retire. We probably would have got a new Joker, because Mark Hamill said he can't do the Joker laugh anymore. But other than that, I think it was set up to succeed. It would have been an
hmm
amazing show. It had a
Yeah.
good art direction. It had good storytelling. It had great fucking writers. It had all the experience that it needed to succeed. But I guess Warner is cutting corners.
Yeah. It definitely seems like it. And like I said before, it's just really sad, really disappointing, because I think this one actually would have probably done really well for them, because most of the others, I can completely understand why they'd cut it. And this one, it definitely seemed like it would have been like a good thing for them. So I really want to know why it was cut. I guess it was just because he doesn't want anything coming out uh, that wasn't under his control, but if that is the case, that's kind of sad.
Personally, I think it's because of brand recognition. He's trying to keep like the main DC people marketable again. So
hmm
he's gonna want Batman to be squeaky clean, Superman be squeaky clean, which is a good thing. But
Yeah.
it sucks that we had to lose something potentially good as well to get this. Because when I
Yeah.
saw the DC movie where all the famous heroes get brutally murdered, I'm like, how is this allowed? When I see DC movies where the heroes are doing things that you wouldn't expect them to do, it's like, how is this allowed? Same thing with the
hmm
comics, same thing with the shows. I was just deeply confused on what they were doing. So, if this show getting killed means that a lot of other bad things get killed with it. I say it's worth it. Sometimes you just
Yeah.
have to fucking sacrifice one thing to keep everything else afloat. And as long
Yeah.
as they actually quit releasing shit projects and get things back on track, I can deal with losing another Bruce Timm cartoon. And at least we didn't get to see Bruce Timm try to ship Batman and Batgirl again, which would
Oh
inevitably
god.
happen. So we dodged a bullet on that one, unlike Bruce Wayne's parents.